everybody, my name's Rosie and welcome to my channel. How are you all? I hope you're all doing really well. So today we are doing one of my favourite videos to do, and that is my empties haul. I love going through everything that I've used up, telling you what I think, whether I'd buy it again or not. These aren't everyone's favourite videos, but I really enjoy watching other people's, and yeah, I like doing my own. If you are new here, I do have two little pugs. Here is Pebby, she's being a beast as always, and we have Lola as well, who is being more of a beast even than Peggy is. So I have a bag here and I empty all my stuff from my box into that bag so I can just go take it to be recycled. Here is everything that we're doing today. Maybe not as much as normal. I don't know if I've left it as long. I don't know if I've left that big a gap to when I last did my empty haul. I can't remember honestly, but the basket's full, so that indicates to me that it's time to do it. Obviously I have not finished all this stuff, like I haven't used up all this stuff, sorry, in the time when I last filmed my last one, to say maybe 2 months, 3 months. Obviously some of these things would have been in use before then, and now they're empty, so it's just what's physically become empty in the last few months. I do get some comments sometimes of people saying like it's ridiculous that you use that much like hair mask for an example in 2 months. I don't necessarily, it's just what's become empty. Anyway, I'll talk you through all that stuff. Okay, so as always it's not going to be in any particular order because the basket is so full up and I don't want to like spread it everywhere because the pugs will just get in it all. So I'll just pick up from the top. So I'm going to try and get rid of the ones that I talk about every month. So Fanola, I've got quite a bit of Fanola in here. It's my favourite shampoo. You guys have heard me talk about it so many times, I don't need to go on about it. It is my favourite. Not necessarily a yellow one, but they all just make my hair so soft and nice and manageable. However, keep an eye out for the next empties haul because I have been trying some other shampoos as of late, but I still revert back to this and I will be buying some more of this. Actually, I've got 3 shampoos, but I need some more conditioner. So yeah, that's that. Another hair thing that I found as of late and I absolutely love is the Umberto Giannini, however you say it. I wish I'd get an easier name. This is the Repair Juice. So it's a conditioning hair water. It's very similar to, which I've probably got some used ones in here, but here's a full one of the 8-Second Wonder Water. Very similar to that. I've got used up a purple one as well, which is in here somewhere, but I have actually repurchased these. They have like 3 or 4 different ones, and the green one is really nice. I do prefer the purple one. The purple one smells insane. This one smells nice too. But this is Intense Repair Conditioning Water Green Tea Hair Health Complex. These just work wonders, and a little bit of a difference from the 8-Second Wonder Water is these ones really lather up, so you can section out your hair as you would when it's wet after you've shampooed. You sort of, you know, this on your hair, and if you just like lather it a little bit, it becomes really soapy, and I just found that my hair is really shiny and really soft after using these. I love the 8-Second Wonder Water, I'll use that as well, but I now like to have these in my mix too. It's nice to mix these things up and try something different, and I would highly recommend these. They had recently on their website, their own website, they had 40% off, so I ordered some like shampoo, conditioner and some like heat protector and a couple of these, the different ones. But you can also get it in Boots and stuff as well, and they often have like a 3 for 2, so definitely keep an eye out. But I would highly recommend these if you like using the Wonder Waters. I do see that more brands are coming out with them now, and I'll give them all a go because I do like to try these things. Okay, some more Fanola now. This is a hair mask. This one smells just amazing. This is the multi-vitamin mask. I really like the smell of this one. Again, if I found it, saw it at a good enough price, I would 100% repurchase it. These masks last a great time, especially if you have less hair than me, and they're so affordable, but they're amazing. Better than any other mask that I found so far, so I definitely will continue to get those, but I'm also open to trying different things. Okay, next up we have this heat protector. This is by Schwarzkopf. This is the Keratin Heat Spray, and yeah, it was nice, it was good, did its job. I love a heat spray. I'm not overly particular about which heat spray I get. I've not found one where I'm like, that is my heat protector spray. I just like to have a heat protector spray, and this one did a fantastic job. It smelled nice, it worked well, so yeah, happy to have had that. Then I've got this Got To Be dry shampoo, instant refresh, extra volume, and it was in Breezy Tropical, and I liked this dry shampoo. I would say it was very similar to the Baptiste one. Yeah, it was nice. I used it all up. really nice. It smelled lovely actually, really nice and fresh, and you can smell it on your hair for a long time. I'd definitely pick it up again. I also have this mini of the Soap and Glory, the Rush Hour Sensational Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff. I've got a larger one that I'm using at the minute. This is probably my favourite ever shampoo, but mainly because of the smell, but it works really well as well. I've got it on today. Haven't washed my hair in like a week. Yeah, it works wonders, but it smells absolutely amazing. I love it. So yeah, really enjoy that. This stuff I loved, but I could not believe how expensive it is. This is the Bumble and Bumble BB Glow Blow Dry Accelerator with Honey Protective Complex. This reduces blow dry time and protects against heat damage for a healthy glow. Oh my god, I absolutely bloody love this stuff, but the full size of it is so expensive. I think it's over 20 quid and I'm just not prepared to spend that. But I do keep looking on Vinted, and I do keep looking around at any offers, and if I see it down for cheap enough, I'll definitely buy it, because yes, it definitely slowed down the time that it took me to dry my hair. So my hair dried so much quicker with using this, and it's a heat protector. My hair felt lovely and soft. It smelled nice. I was so impressed with this, and I was gutted when I used it all up. I definitely want more, but the price that I've seen it advertised at is so expensive, so I keep trying to find a cheaper one. But yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. If any of you guys know like a cheaper version of this, like a different brand or whatever, let me know, because I loved it. Just got one of the 8-second Wonder Waters as well. Love this stuff. Spoken again about it so many times. I hope you guys don't get bored, because in my empties quite often there is some of the same stuff, but I want to show you that I repurchase this stuff and how often I use it, and that I swear by it, and it really works for me. And this is one of those. I just love it. Then I have the what a catch, Herbal Essence Argan Oil and Morocco Repair Mask. Really nice. The only problem with these is they don't last me very long. I probably get 2 hair washes out of them, but that's fine. 250ml, you know, and I've got a lot of hair, and I like to really saturate my hair in a hair mask for it to, you know, really work. I do that like once a week. Yeah, loved it. Can't complain. Smelled beautiful, as all Herbal Essence stuff does. And yeah, I do really like any hair mask. I'm such a sucker for them, honestly. Here is the purple Umberto G Smooth Juice. This is Powerberry hair health complex. This was for super smooth hair conditioning water. I love this. God guys, this smells absolutely stunning. I've got one on the go at the minute. Oh, just berries, just so like super sweet, stunning. So it's a super concentrated finishing rinse for smooth frizz-free hair in seconds. Lightweight formula. And it's for all hair types, and I just loved it. 200ml. This lasts me a good amount of time. I get quite a few hair washes out of it. I used this one before Christmas. Yeah, I can't, honestly, I love it so much. I highly recommend giving these a go if you like a Wonder Water. Then I have this Elvive Dream Lengths conditioner. It's a nice conditioner. I do prefer Fanola, but when I've run out and I just need a conditioner and I need a conditioner, then I just grab one of these. It lasts a good amount of time, and yeah, I have no complaints about it. I like it. I have another dry shampoo. This is the Baptiste one again, and this was in Self Love Beam and Berry, which is a standard dry shampoo. I like this brand for their dry shampoo, and yeah, this smells nice, like a little berry scent. Moving on to my boring deodorant that we speak about in every video. I think I've got 4 in here, but we might find some more, and it's Dove. It works well for me. I have like gone off track a little bit. I've been using this like kind of like a roll-on deodorant, and I like it, but I still always come back to this because it really does keep me dry, and it doesn't irritate me in any way, and it's like almost moisturizing, like, you know, it's just comfortable. It works for me. So yeah, that's why I keep using these. So I've got 2 original ones. I've got one in passion fruit and lemongrass, and I've got one in pomegranate and lemon. Yeah, I like them all. Okay, moving on to some bath stuff. Oh no, I've got some hairspray as well. I don't use hairspray often. This would have lasted me, I would have bought this over a year ago, if not longer. But if I like mermaid wave my hair, or if I try and curl my hair, then I'll use some hairspray on it. And this is good hairspray. It's by Tresemme. It's an ultra fine hairspray. It's got like 3 out of 5 for the strength of hold, and it volumizes and lifts. Well, I don't know if it does that, but yeah. Anyway, it's a good hairspray. I don't like it when it's too hard and it goes really crusty, but I want something to hold it in place. And this is the type of one that you can, like, you know, if you fuck up, you can brush it out and like restyle your hair, but it still does hold things well. So yeah, I liked it. I'd buy it again. I'm not that fussy with hairspray, really, honestly. Then I've got this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Honestly, it was okay, but I just didn't really get enough out of this one tube for all of my hair. You've got 59ml in here, and I would need more to be able to give it a fair review, because I would have mixed this with some Fanola. So I've got nothing good and nothing bad to say about it, because I just don't feel like I can give it a fair review. I do not like the smell. It smells like cat piss. You know, that little side hint of cat piss, you know. Okay, let's move on to some bath stuff. So I've got quite a few of these foams from different brands. So the first one is the Rituals, the Holy Lotus and White Tea Shower Foam. I love these. They're so nice. They're such a lovely treat. Oh, they just smell beautiful. They foam up beautiful. It feels like a cloud on your skin. They're great to shave with. The smell lasts on your skin for a long time. It's just a real nice touch of luxury. I would say Rituals is such a lovely treat for yourself, but if you want to get a gift for anybody and you really want them to pamper themselves and feel nice, then I would highly recommend this. It's so, or this brand. But it's so lovely, and this in particular was really, really nice too. They also last a really long time. So yeah, I love these. I then have one by Sanctuary. This was lovely. This comes out like a more of a creamy consistency and then foams up, so not so much gel, but like a really nice cream, and it's super. This felt really conditioned on my skin. It says it's meant to keep up to 3 days moisture. I would definitely get this again. I loved it. I loved the texture of it. I loved how it foamed up. Again, it lasted a good amount of time. The packaging's really nice too. This is in Sweet Amber and Oud, and it smelled like, or Oud, isn't it? Oud. Yeah, it smells lovely. It smells expensive. It smells like a spa. I loved it. 200ml in there. Yeah, I'd definitely get that one again. I loved it. Then we have this Imperial Leather Relaxing Bath Soak in Lavender and Wild Iris. You guys know I love lavender. These were affordable. Looks like I could probably actually get one more use out of that. But yeah, these are super affordable, really nice. They bubble up lovely. They're not overly expensive, not breaking the bank. And if you want that nice bubble bath, I would recommend using this scent obviously before bed. Yeah, it just helps you relax in the evening. So yeah, I loved this. We'll definitely get it again. Then we have this Imperial Leather Pampering Body Wash, Mallow and Rose Milk. Now, I like this, but why do I like this? It's exactly the same as the one you get in like this format, or, oh, I don't know. Like, you know, the other, I haven't got any in here, but you know the other, like, bubble baths that they do? It's exactly the same, but in smaller, different packaging and more expensive. It's no different. It smells exactly the same as their other Mallow products, which I love. It's like my favourite scent. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I felt a bit ripped off by this one, because I feel like I could have got the exact same product by this exact same brand, just in different packaging. There might be some difference, but I couldn't tell you what it was. It was like exactly the same. So highly recommend it, but in the other format, because it's cheaper. This was like $2.50. The other one's bigger, and it's like £1. So yeah, watch out for those sneaky bastards. So as I picked it up, I also have the Imperial Leather Rainbow Dreaming Foam Burst. This is Rainbow Candy and Coconut Cream. It was a really nice sweet scent. You guys know I love these. They foam up lovely, great to shave with, and they're just really nice and soft on your skin. Now, as lovely as these are, and they are great, they are more pricey. What are these? About £7 mark. Whereas you can get these for £2–3. So you don't need to go out and get this one. You can treat yourself the same or similar. Like, these aren't spa like scents, whereas these are. But just know that you don't have to get the bougie ones. These work just as well. They're really lovely. They clean the skin nice and you have that scent left on you. And yeah, I just love them. I also have some Radox Sleep bath salts. I love these. These are lavender and ylang ylang. They melt really nicely in your bath. I hate it when you get salts, because I love using all these things in my bath, but I hate it when you get salts that don't dissolve and then you've got gritty ass. Like, no one wants that. Whereas these dissolve lovely. The packaging's nice. Yeah, I just highly recommend these sorts of things if you like a real nice pamper sesh. And for me, I'm someone that does struggle to get to sleep, so they're great for me before bedtime, having all the lavender to relax me. And yeah, I love those. Then I had this M&S bath foam, and it cleanses and softens, and it's royal jelly pure honey, and it was lovely. So it's made with pure honey. I love this. This smells bougie, like it does, like again, like spa-like, really nice. It lasted me a good amount of time and I was quite generous with it. It like foamed up really nicely, and yeah, I just would definitely be happy to receive this again. I really enjoyed it, and I really love that sweet smell of honey, but it is more like a natural smell of honey, not that artificial smell of honey with the royal jelly. And yeah, it's just lovely, really nice. I loved it. Or kind of reminded me of something that my nan would have had back in the day, but in the best way, you know, like, you know, when you're around your nans and they give you a bath at night and like you use their fancy stuff. Well, that happened with me anyway. And yeah, I just loved it. It was really nice. Next up, I have this Primark Exfoliating Salt Body Scrub. I love a body scrub. This was alright. The smell is not pleasant. Like, it's not bad, but it's not pleasant. I don't know if it has a scent on it. It just says it has a blend of salt and oils to leave your skin feeling soft. Exfoliate well. Yeah, I have no complaints. It did its job. Didn't love the smell, but it did its job. And I do love an exfoliator, and Primark's ones are always worth checking out. This is like in their lot more like expensive looking range. And yeah, it was nice. Then these are really fun. These were the PS Bubbles Melon Burst Sugar Scrub Balls. I've got another one of these. These are lovely. These are a pot filled with balls about this big, and they're pink. They smell, the pot still smells so good. It smells of them. And yeah, they are a ball of like exfoliator, so it's quite nice because you get the bit of water going, and or like in your bath or whatever. You sort of massage it in your hands, and then it still stays in a ball unless you really crumble it down. But it just works really well, so I would keep it in ball and like sort of do this all over my body. I would keep dropping it, it was annoying, but it just felt lovely. Exfoliated off everything really well. It was a fun way to use an exfoliator, a little bit different. I love the texture of them. I just really enjoyed them. So yeah, I've got some more of these. I really like them. If you do see them and you know of someone that likes exfoliator, or if you like it yourself, would definitely recommend giving them a go, because it's just like something a little bit fun. It smelled lovely, and yeah, they work really well. So yeah, I liked those. Next up, I have this body scrub, which I did not like that much. This was also by Primark, and it was the dragon fruit. The smell was horrible. It smells, I guess, probably like dragon fruit, but not sweet at all, like quite bitter. It's quite a bitter scent. Not for me. The gel itself was alright. It was a real gritty one in like an oil base, which I do like, but I also equally like the ones that are in more like a paste, or more like maybe like a nut scrub or something. I like all of them, but there was just something about this one that I just didn't enjoy, and really it was down to the scent. It wasn't the texture or anything like that. So if you like this scent, and if you like maybe things a bit more on the bitter side, or like dragon fruit scents, then I would recommend it. But for me, I couldn't wait to get it finished, because I prefer sweet stuff. I just love sweet scents. That's just me. So yeah, for £2 though, not at the end of the world. Then I have this little overnight hair mask from Primark. I didn't use it overnight. I think I left it on for like half an hour. But honestly, there just wasn't enough for me to get a full hair use. It smells really nice, like coconut. But yeah, a nice little hair mask. And if you like to do an overnight hair treatment and you feel like this will do your full head, then brilliant. But it was £3, and that's a lot for this little size for a hair product. You get, well anyway, you get this much. I think that's quite pricey for Primark. £3 for, I think not even just for Primark, anywhere for a hair mask. There's not, oh, 100 grams. It's on the top. Yeah, it just wasn't enough for me, but still fun to use. I have the Solution Collagen Perfecting Body Cream. It says helps to firm and renew. This is what it looks like. I'd never tried anything from this brand before, and it was alright. It was quite a liquidy, like runny texture of a body cream. I guess I'm used to something a little thicker. 200 mils. It lasted a good amount of time. It has no real scent, so if you're looking for something that leaves a really, like, you know, strong smell on your skin, which I honestly do normally like a little bit more, then this wouldn't be one for you. I wouldn't repurchase it just because I do like something with a scent. However, it sunk into my skin really nice. I did quite like the more liquidy texture. I felt like it was just easier to spread around my body, and yeah, the packaging's easy enough to use. Yeah, it just doesn't really smell of anything. It's got just like a subtle, almost, I guess, creamy milky scent. Not milky, does it have it on here? It says it's non-greasy, which it definitely isn't, and fast absorbing, definitely. Doesn't have a scent, but it just doesn't really have much of a scent. I can't tell you if it did help firm and renew because, you know, I'm a jiggly girl, but it was nice. I liked it. If I got it given again, I would use it again, but I just wish it had some sort of scent to it, which it doesn't really, but I know there's so many people that would appreciate that. Now this, on the other hand, I absolutely loved, and I want more of these. This is by M&S, and this is the Ragdoll Hall Spa, and this is the body serum in Energize. Oh my god, I loved this. But this is like £8 one of these, which I wouldn't say is too bad, but it doesn't last that long. Oh, it's beautiful. So you get 150ml in here. Oh, it's so nice, guys. This smells like aromatherapy spa type stuff. This is beauty therapist approved, and it's got 100% natural fragrance with essential oils of mandarin and rosemary, and it was just stunning. Oh my god, it was like a serum, but like a moisturizer serum. I guess it's just they use the word serum instead. Oh, I don't know, maybe it is technically a serum. I just used it as a moisturizer. I didn't follow up with another moisturizer on top or anything like I would my face skincare, but I loved it. I honestly really enjoyed using this. It soaked into my skin lovely, but I could smell it on me for ages, and that's what I personally really like. Oh, the texture was stunning. It felt expensive, it felt rich. I loved it. I was gutted when it finished, but yeah, as a gift I would highly recommend these, and if you want a little treat for yourself. And I am hoping to get some more. I keep looking to see if they ever go in like their little sales or whatever. Next up, I've just got this bottle of Bondi Sands Fake Tan. I've spoken about this a few times now. Bondi Sand is not my favourite tan. I'll use it up, I don't mind it, but it's not my favourite. I find for me it's got a little bit of a green tinge to it, and in fact sometimes it makes me go really green before I wash it off. Apparently they say that's normal, but that's not what I want from a fake tan. Even the guide colour, I don't want to be green personally. This is the aerated self-tanning foam, and I do love an aerosol famine tone tanning foam. This is quick dry formula, intense hydration, coconut scent. And the one thing that also annoys me a little bit about Bondi Sands packaging is that they are quite confusing. This doesn't tell me how dark it is. This doesn't tell me if it's for light, medium, dark. And I never find that any of Bondi Sands really get as dark as I would like them to. So I use them up. My sister really enjoys Bondi Sands. It's just, there's so many other tans out there, and I love tan. I've got so many to get through. This just isn't my favourite. Then we have this Elemis Frangipani Velvet Body Butter. God, this stuff is beautiful. This smell, I think, is one of my favourite smells. I love this scent. Oh, I love it. I just love it, love it, love it. I'm currently using the Body Milk, like, bath stuff. Love it. It's just such a stunning scent. It feels lovely. It melts into your skin. Your skin feels so nice and moisturised afterwards. It's expensive, so no, I'm not going to go and buy it again. But best believe at Christmas times, when they have those lovely deals on, I will be getting something with this in, because yeah, I just love Elemis's stuff, and their body moisturiser is no exception. Next up, we have the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliator. Now, I'm sure you guys would have seen this everywhere. It's become very popular, and I believe for good reason. This, I'm on my second one now, and yeah, it's made my skin so much better. I mentioned it recently, or before Christmas, I think October, November time, in an favourites video, because if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I do suffer with acne quite bad, and yeah, this has helped to improve my skin immensely. so good. And I actually think for the price, it lasts a good amount of time. And for me, the effect that it's having, I'll pay it over and over again. I think it's about 30 quid for this size. But this size will last me a good amount of time. I use it every evening or every other evening, depending on what my skin needs. And it really has helped with my acne. Like, my acne is pretty much gone. My skin is so clear at the minute. All I have is one spot here. But normally, my skin would be covered before I sort of started this little skincare routine. So definitely getting it again. I've got a couple backups. I don't want to read about it. It's been working really well for me. I would like to try some other stuff from that range as well. So if you guys have any recommendations, do let me know. I have here the Elemis Superfood AHA Glow Cleansing Butter. This was really nice. I don't love it as much as the Pro Collagen Cleanser, but it is really nice. It almost has like a slight Play-Doh scent. I don't know, like it's just got a bit of an unusual it just reminds me of Play-Doh. Oh, sorry Lolly. It's not full on Play-Doh, but you know that it just gives me a hint of it. It's like an orange gel. Really nice. So it's not a balm, it was like a little, like, do they call it a balm? No, butter. Yeah, okay, I guess it was like a butter consistency, like not a hard one though, the one that's been left out on the side. Yeah, really, really nice. It has like pumpkin in it, I think. Yeah, Pumpkin Glow Facial Cleanser. I just liked it. It worked really, really well. My skin felt really nice afterwards. Like I said, I've got so many cleansers at the minute that I want to try them all. So, but I don't want to open until I finished. So I am ensuring that I double cleanse a couple of times a day, morning and night, just so I can get through the ones that I've got at the minute, because I've been using them. The ones that I've got at the minute, I won't tell you about them now because they'll be in my next empties videos, but basically they're good, but they've been lasting me ages and I just want them to be done now so I can move on to some other ones. But I do have the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleanser ready to be used, but this one was great. I would pick the other one over this, but if I got this again, I'd be more than happy. Now I have a few things by Biosense, 5 to be exact, 5 bits that I've got from Biosense. Now I have been using this brand along with the Paula's Choice, and I believe that all of these are helping my skin to look fantastic. However, this is fucking pricey, this stuff, so I'll see how I get on. Well, I say it's fucking pricey, it is pretty pricey, not the most pricey thing out there, but it is still up there. So I'll see how I get on. I've got a few more things to like use up because I've got some of these miniatures before Christmas. When they run out, maybe I see how I get on without it, but because my skin has been so good recently, I don't necessarily want to divert away from it. I'll see what my financial situation is saying. Anyway, first of all, we have the Biosense Jelly Cleanser. This was really nice. This is squalene and elderberry, and yeah, it was really, really nice. I liked the texture of it. I liked the smell of it. It's like a gel kind of consistency, and it came out and then it smells really nice, and it lathered up lovely, cleaned all my makeup off just like you would like from a facial cleanser. Yeah, I've got no complaints, it was nice. Then I have the Biosense Squalene Omega Repair Cream. It's just a little moisturiser. I got a few of these little pots in those little sets that I mentioned, and I really like this moisturiser. I use it as a nighttime moisturiser. I find that it works really, really well. I really like it. It goes on your skin. It's like quite a white, creamy consistency. It goes on your skin really nice. It doesn't smell of much. It does have a scent, but it doesn't smell of much. Like, it's not a strong scent that stays on your skin. The packaging is lovely, melts into your skin really nice before bed, because I do like a heavy moisturiser, but I don't like a greasy heavy moisturiser that's like you can feel on your pillows and stuff. This one's sunk in straight away. I loved it. Next up I have the little eye cream. I've currently got another one on the go. It's really nice, little pot of eye cream. Lasts a good amount of time. It's like a pinky colour, and the consistency is quite thick but not too much so. I sort of dab it on, leave it for a second so like my skin almost warms it up, and then lightly pat it in, or I try not to rub, but also patting so long, isn't it? But you know what I mean. Liked it, really, really. All this range I really like that I've tried from them. They're one of my favourite things, and I've got a bigger one on these on the go, and this out of anything is probably what I will continue to buy. This is the Squalene and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Night Serum, and I just really like it. It's such a nice consistency. It sinks into my skin lovely, but most importantly, I just feel that it's really been doing wonders for the texture of my skin. This was what I was using before I tried any of these other things from this range, and I've just really enjoyed it. Yeah, it says a facial serum exfoliates skin overnight, 1 to 2 pumps on to cleanse skin, and yeah, it doesn't say much more than that, but I do feel like it does that. I just feel like all of these together have been helping with my acne so well. And then we have the squalene and vitamin C dark spot serum. I really enjoyed this serum as well. I would use this one more in the day. Rightly or wrongly, it's just what I'd be doing. This is 10% vitamin C and white shiitake. Visibly improves discoloration. Now again, where I've had acne, I've got quite a lot of acne scars. I would like to ideally continue on with this, because I think this amount that I had, although a good amount, 15 ml, I feel like I would need a full size of this to really see how much of a difference it made to my skin. However, I next have the Glow Recipe Dark Spot Serum. So before I even consider going out to buy this one, I'm going to obviously use that one and see how I get along with it. See if it does help with that scarring that I have. But I love this. I love the texture of it. The packaging was nice. Doesn't smell of much. Just went into your skin lovely, and I just feel like they've just been really helping my skin. So yeah, love those. Next up, I have this little Beauty Sleep pillow cream by It Cosmetics. It was alright. I just wanted to get rid of it, honestly. I used it more like a moisturiser, well, which it is, but this is meant to be worn as like a, well, I don't know, it's a night cream, isn't it? But where it has pillow cream put in there, that makes me go, oh, because I hate creams being on my pillow. But yeah, a nice night cream. It has quite a strong scent to it, which I personally don't mind, but I do think some people will mind. But it's actually really relaxing. It was nice. I think I have another one on the go somewhere, and I'll finish it. I'll use it. It's a nice little night cream. Okie dokie, on to some, oh, I'll get this out of the way first. Then I have this little, oh my god, there's so much dust. This little Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush, sorry, spray. This is a hair and body fragrance mist. I'm sure you all guys have seen this by now. I love it. Have I got a little bit left in there? Oh, it smells so good. Oh, look. No, it has all gone. God, it smells delicious. I have another one this size and a larger one that I'm currently getting through. I wear these regularly. Although they are body mists and they aren't, like, some people might look at the price of it and think they're really pricey, and I get it. Because 20 quid for a body spray, some people would see it a lot, but I use this like a perfume, like my everyday perfume, and a couple of spritz lasts all day. I get so many compliments. So for the price versus like how much wear you get out of it, I would highly recommend it time and time again. They last longer than your cheaper ones like your Victoria's Secrets or your So body sprays. They last longer, they last all day. You only need a few spritz, and you spend a lot more on a perfume. So it's very sweet if you're not into sweet scents, but they're very popular and for good reason. I love it. And I'm going to keep this little bottle because I like to refill my larger one into it so I can take it out and about with me. Then I have a foundation by L'Oreal Infallible Wear. This is one of my favourite ever of all time foundations. I can't tell you what shade it's in because they keep the shade on the lid and I lost that a long time ago. But this is the 24-hour fresh wear. If you haven't tried this, guys, and you have normal to oily combo skin, I'd highly recommend. A lot of people love this foundation, and for good reason. It's good coverage, but it's really light on your skin. It lasts a good amount of time. I feel like it controls my oils well if I'm like prepping my skin properly. Yeah, I continue to buy this over and over again. I mix and match foundations all the time, so I don't wear it all day every day. I wear different ones, but this is a very, very good favourite of mine. I've bought it lots and lots of times over and over, and I'll continue to do so. It's a great, great, great foundation. Next up, I love these. These are the Cosrx, C-O-S-R-X acne patches. So AC collection acne patches, and they come in different packages for different types, and I like the one where it's a white square with a red border. Some of them have a red square, which I've got those ones in a minute, but the reason I love these is you get 3 different sizes in here: small, medium, large, and they're oval. So obviously the small ones are better if you've got like a smaller spot, but for when you get that cystic acne, like other acne patches, so many times I've had big cystic acne and I've had other acne patches, and they, like, I need to put 3 on it to cover it. These are fantastic. These are so good. The other ones that I've got at the minute, which are the red square, the packaging, they are just your standard smaller size circles. which are fine. They work just as well, but I prefer having the option of the 3 sizes, and the fact that they're oval shape for some reason just works so much better than the circles. At the moment, I've seen that Look Fantastic have these on an offer, so they're in my basket. I need to order them. I'm going to order 2 or 3 packets of these. You get 26 patches in there, and they're honestly really affordable. I think they're normally about £6–7 for these, but at the moment they're on offer and Look Fantastic for under a £5. So yeah, I would highly recommend them. They're really, really good. I have this little hair mask that I missed. I've got nothing much to say about it because it's 50ml and I didn't get a full hair wash out of it. But I've also got no complaints. Nothing good, nothing bad. This was with grey clay. And I remember it smelling really nice, and I remember it going on my hair really nice, but unfortunately I just have to top it up with another hair mask. And that's why I feel like I can never give a fair review, because there's nothing, like anything, it was good. Like my hair felt nice and soft afterwards, but I can't give that 100% to this because I did have to mix with another hair mask. Does that make sense? Anyway, from what I used of it so far, it was nice. Then I have this little 50 SPF little sunscreen, and this was really nice. This was by Lancaster, and it's sun sensitive, luminous tan, oil free, milky fluid SPF. And I felt that it just did a really good job, because where I have got oily skin, I find SPFs really hard to find. I used this one up and I didn't notice it like irritating my skin in any way, which some of them can really, really break me out. It's only a little sample, but actually I did get quite a few uses out of it. So yeah, I would welcome a larger one of that again. Then I have my La Cura Dewy Lip Balm in Pear. I loved this. I'm just gutted it's gone, because as Aldi always does, I have never seen them back in there again. But I really enjoyed it. It's very similar to the Laneige lip sleeping balms. I just love having these next to my bed, and they're just so nice, so nice. Gutted it's gone. Hope they bring it back. And I loved the Pear. Then I have this little Go Big or Go Home little mascara by Kat Von D, or KVD now it's called, isn't it? But this is when it was Kat Von D. So it's a bit of an older one, and yeah, it's a nice enough mascara. I've got no complaints. It's a nice big fluffy brush, just a little tester. I like to leave these ones in my car just in case I ever need like a top up of a mascara or whatever, or just to have in your bag when you're going out and about rather than taking a big one. One thing I often struggle with mascaras is that I get, where I've got oily lids and stuff, I get transfer quite a lot, whereas this didn't do that. So yeah, I liked it. Not my favourite, but I liked it. Then I have this little by Terry, it's like a rose lip balm. I bloody love this stuff. I was so gutted when it went. I would love another one. You often get them in, well not often, but sometimes they're available in subscription boxes. But yeah, it was just so nice. I really liked it. I love the scent of it, and I'm not overly, I don't mind rose scents, but I wouldn't say they're one of my favourites. I don't mind them. But yeah, I wish I had another one. It was just so nice and conditioner on my lips. I honestly love this. But it's quite pricey. I wouldn't pay that price for a lip balm. I would use this more as a balm than a gloss, like every day. Yeah, I just love, I can't say what it was that I loved about it so much. I just couldn't stop putting it on. It just really made my lips feel lovely. And I hate having dry lips, so I'm always putting stuff on my lips anyway. But this one, I felt like a little bit excited every time I'd use it, you know. I just really enjoyed using it. So I do hope to get another one in the future. And last but not least, one of my favourites is the Huda Beauty powder in Sugar Cookie. Really like it. I've ordered another one since, but it's funny because first of all, the first time I had this powder, I had it in Pound Cake. Loved it. Couldn't find it anywhere. Completely sold out. So I went for Sugar Cookie, which looks lighter, like more white, but it's pretty much translucent. It was absolutely fine for my skin. And then when I went to rebuy that, Sugar Cookie was now sold out and Pound Cake was back in stock. So I got Pound Cake this time, but it's my favourite powder, Huda Beauty. I love it. Do you know what? I think I even love it over Laura Mercier powder. And it's not for everyone. A lot of people don't like the scent of this. I honestly don't notice the scent. So many people say they don't like the scent of this or their foundation. Her foundation is one of my favourites as well. But I don't really notice the scent. But then I like scents. I like smells. Strong smells don't bother me. But I never really notice it. But anyway, yeah, I love it. I'm using Laura Mercier at the moment before I open this one. But every time I'm using it, I'm like, oh, I just kind of want to open my Huda Beauty. So I might just have both open. because I've loved, Laura Mercier has obviously been a favourite for a long time. I'll always have it, I like it, but I just think I like this one a little bit more, and I get through these more. I also need to get my Fenty powder back, because that's one of my favourites as well. I think those two are probably my favourite, closely followed by Laura Mercier. I just love them. So yeah, that's everything, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I zoomed through that pretty quick, but yeah, I think I always save up a lot of this stuff, but I quite like it. I didn't have as much as normal, still a good amount, but sometimes I leave it 3 or 4 months where I need like 2 boxes full. So I think I've left the right amount there. Let me know what your thoughts, but this is going to go down to the recycling. And yeah, I love doing these with you guys. Let me know if you have any recommendations for me. I'd love to hear what your favourite products are, what your thoughts are. I always love to hear from you guys. All your comments left down below. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.